And seriously, you need to take cover with this bombs away payoff you're about to witness. A couple of horses to watch and hear are number 2, A Rocknroll Bus, and number 8, Better Country, as this group of 8 lady pacers takes center stage over the Harrington Raceway Oval.
They're off. MS Ingenious quickest away. Off stride when Ship and Stroll Hanover. They make the way in the first turn. And MS Ingenious comes out with the lead quickly, opens up 2 lengths. April Angel got away in second. Racing in third, that's Bluff's Crush, followed by A Rocknroll Bus. Then it's Panty Line. Behind Panty Line comes Grant 23. Next is Better Country, and out of it after the break, Ship and Stroll Hanover. They make their way up the back stretch. MS Ingenious is on top. April Angel got away second. In third is Bluff's Crush, about 3 lengths further back to A Rocknroll Bus, and then it's Panty Line. Quarter was 28 seconds. They race on the turn, and MS Ingenious has the lead. April Angel is there in second, followed by Bluff's Crush, who came away third. Then it's A Rocknroll Bus, followed by Panty Line. Next is Grant 23 as they make their way by the stands. The leader is MS Ingenious. MS Ingenious is on top. April Angel now comes to the outside to grab the lead, and up to get the lead is April Angel. Back to second, MS Ingenious. Then it's Bluff's Crush on the outside, Grant 23. They race into the turn. The half was 57 flat on the way toward the back stretch. April Angel, followed by MS Ingenious. Bluff's Crush has the rail on the outside, Grant 23. Followed by A Rocknroll Bus. Panty Line didn't go on, drops right back. They race up the backstretch toward 3/4, and it's April Angel leading by a length and a half. Grant 23 is outside of MS Ingenious. A Rocknroll Bus is on the outside. Down toward the rail, Bluff's Crush. Then it's Better Country and Panty Line. 125 and 3/5. They make their way around the turn, and the leader is April Angel. Right up alongside is Grant 23, A Rocknroll Bus on the far outside, and they're at the top of the stretch now. They straighten away. Out in the center of the track is Grant 23, followed out A Rocknroll Bus. They come toward the wire. A Rocknroll Bus gets the lead. Better Country coming late. A Rocknroll Bus, Better Country in 155 and 3.
With the heavy favorite going off stride, the complexion of the race certainly changed. And we had A Rocknroll Bus winning by a neck in 155 and 3 and paying $100.40 to win. Finishing second was Better Country at odds of over 30 to 1, and third was Grant 23, who was 40 to 1 odds. Getting back to the winner, A Rocknroll Bus. She's owned, trained, and driven by Vince Copeland. And we had a chance to talk with the horseman about his mare's performance. Here he is, the invincible Vince Copeland. All right, Vince, well, for those of you guys who don't know Vince, 5,000 wins in the Michigan Hall of Fame. He's a big deal. You know, and I just want to say it's pretty cool being in a Hall of Fame. I'm not in a Hall of Fame, and you are.
You should be.
I'm not even in a Hall of Shame. I mean, come on, people, right? So tell us about that big race where, well, it's a big payoff, you know. Tell me about, how did the race unfold?
It unfolded good for her. She had 2-hole. There was early speed on the inside, and then the favorite broke, the 3-horse, so that helped out a lot. And I got to sit in, and only one guy moved, and another guy moved, and he wasn't keeping up, so I got to slide out on his back, and he carried me to the head of the stretch. And, you know, if you keep her covered up, she's got a good brush. And I was really surprised she paid that much because she's been racing good, and I thought she was competitive, so she paid big.
Yeah, no, she paid real big. Did you have $2 on her?
No, I wish I did. I wish I had the exacta too, 6,800.
Craziness, I know, but you did get the purse money because you do own her, right? But you've had her in your barn since she was young because Cavalli Pazzi stable bred her?
Yeah, she got hurt in the paddock as a baby, and they didn't want to wait on her, so they gave her to us. And we've had her so long because it's my wife's favorite horse. And I keep trying to get rid of her, and she won't let me do it. So she's been coming around the last few starts.
Yeah, so we just mentioned Cavalli Pazzi stable. Okay, which leads me to the next horse. That is Badlands Casino. So Cavalli Pazzi, a big owner for you, means crazy horse. Am I saying? I am saying that right. Yeah. Yes. Cavalli Pazzi.
Yes.
Okay, I've practiced that. I've talked to the owners before. I've gone on YouTube to make sure I'm saying it right. So I was 99% positive there. But so tell me about Badlands Casino, a colt that just broke his maiden, and they actually are they the breeders and the owners on this one?
Yes, that's correct. They breed that one mare. Actually, they have 2 brood mares now, so they've raised all the colts out of them. They've had them all. So he's really come around. I didn't think he was much stock early in the the last month. I'm like, I'm starting to like this colt. He's really starting to gather. He's got an attention span of a gnat. He never pays attention, but he's starting to grow too. So we'll see how fast he can go. I mean, he's impressed me this last month.
Swan's Cash Prize. Now, this is a 3-year-old trotting filly that you own, and you just got her from the Midwest.
Yeah, I bought her online because we were down on horses, and the money's really good right now. And she showed up online, and took a chance and bought her. And she won her first start for us, and she's raced okay she raced really good last week. And but I'm still kind of feeling her out. I don't really know how fast she is. Shows like she's got some talent, so we'll soon find out.
Okay. How did you get her? How'd you find her?
They on Gate, where they sell the horses online. I was looking more for a trotter because I haven't had any trotters, and I've always done good with trotters. So, and she kind of, all of a sudden she was there, and there was like 5 minutes left in the sale. So I took a shot. I bid once and got her, and then I got her here. And she's got a lot of issues, but she's worked out okay so far.
All right. Well, you guys heard it. We got a little update from the Copeland stable, horses to watch. So, well, best of luck with everything, and thank you for being on Post Time.
Anytime. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.